What did you do when you celebrated a milestone? For my 10th YouTube video, I'm washing a dirt bike. Now the first step is not just to have a dirt bike, but a dirty dirt bike. And this one's clean. So let's go make it dirty. Welcome back to my favorite part of the show, where we take a look at some products. Now everything you're going to need to wash your dirt bike is a hose pipe, a power washer, a bucket with sponge, your soap, this thing, a chamois or a chamois, and I think I already said you need a bucket. After you follow those steps, you're now eligible to start rinsing your dirt bike. Now note, the power washer is always optional. Sometimes it's preferred to use the hose just to get your bike wet, because this may harm the plastics if there's not soap covering it, and some people prefer to put soap on at the very beginning to soften the dirt. That's totally up to you. I like to use the power washer. I want you to notice that I blew from the top down, so that when the water hits, it doesn't push any dirt or debris up towards the bike and the cockpit area. And be aware for the strong stream when you work close to the electronics. So I like to use the nozzle wide open for a bigger stream of jet of water, so that I don't damage the bike. Now before we move on to the power tools, I would just like to mention that if your bike breaks because of my advice, that's on you. You clicked on the video, which I don't mind. Now this is another really fun part of washing the dirt bike. Now this is also a really controversial point of using the 2 bucket method, where you rinse your clothes in a bucket to put all the sand and debris in, so that you don't take with your sponge new debris to put it back on the bike, just to get cleaner water. Doesn't bother me. Feel free to do it if you wash your dirt bike. Okay, now I like to use 2 tools when washing the dirt bike, a big sponge and a brush. Now I use the brush to get into harder nooks and crannies where grease is packed on, and the brush, which is soft, I can use on plastics, on fairings, stuff that can't get a little more abuse and harder scrubbed, like by this thing. I like to slap the engine with a sponge full of soap, so that I can spread the soap water and then follow up with the brush to clear it away. Beware of getting any water near the spark plug, which is located on your engine. Don't hit the bike with those splashes of water. Maybe even cover that up with tape, but I've learned the hard way, so be careful around that area. We are now one step closer to riding a clean dirt bike. I'm going to use the chamois absorber. You are welcome to use any cloth, but this thing can like drink up the ocean thrice. Clip that. Do you think fish drink water? Now another pro tip when washing this thing, apart from not maybe even using a chamois, but any cloth you desire, is don't start from the bottom and dry your way up, because then all the water off the bike drips down and you're going to make yourself do extra work, because we can think logically, we don't ride Honda. Technically you're not done, because this clash still exists, so we're going to have to clean this up. tip, don't start the bike after you just washed it, because cold water, hot engine, won't mix well. But technically still not done, because life still awaits.